Yet the timing, amid WEF-style global coordination calls, fuels speculation that shortages could actually end up justifying more intervention, things like rationing, things like subsidies, all for sustainable alternatives or dietary shifts. And if shortages end up widening into winter 2026, I'm going to make a little prediction here, because I like my predictions, that we're going to start seeing debates over sovereignty versus global alignment.
G'day everyone, welcome to the Bothy. I'm Chris.
G'day, I'm Al.
There's an eerie feeling in the air, isn't there, mate? Does it feel a bit COVID 2.0 to you?
It does feel like that. I'm getting ready to hear the announcements of you can't go to work unless you are important enough, or if you can work from home, you have to work from home. You can't travel more than 15 kilometres. I'm waiting for that.
You can only travel every second day.
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous. I've had some good ones, mate. Fuel rationing, obviously, is right up there. Alternate day driving's up there. Food rationing's an interesting one. Yeah. Working from home, like you just said, don't fly anywhere, for God's sake.
I know.
Yeah. And yet the government says we've got 9 more days of jet fuel in the country than we normally ever have. And stop gas supply for cooking, I've heard today.
Why would you want to do that?
Because it's a fuel.
And?
Cut it off so we're not wasting it, or ration it.
Why have I got this gut feeling that I've seen this all before? I feel like I've read this rerun once or twice. Starting to sound a little familiar to me. And would it be such a huge surprise if in the next coming months we started to see, I don't know, work from home mandates, travel restrictions, purchase limits? We're almost expecting we're going to see fuel rations. And would it be such a surprise if all of a sudden, I don't know, this was monitored by QR codes and government mandates and apps, in order to? We remember many of us were talking about the day in which people would finally understand what's going on out there when they went to the supermarket and you can only buy one steak because you'd already bought one earlier in the week. And here we are, 2026. Who knows? Could this be the Great Reset?
It does have that COVID feeling, doesn't it? Yep. And what did we say? We'll never go through that crap again.
Never again.
Yep.
Never again.
So what is going to happen, mate? So for what it's worth, the government are saying that none of this has ever been discussed and none of these things are being contemplated.
So do we believe them? Because they've never ever told us any fibs.
Absolutely not.
I was telling fibs.
And they've always been transparent.
Transparent.
You tell us, folks, is it media hysteria, or is it the government's enacting on a broader plan, or is it what is necessary to ensure we get through this period of insanity brought upon us all? Because we didn't ask for this.
No. Ever since Trump decided to bomb Iran with Israel and then realise, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Can everybody come and help us?
Yeah.
And now we hear that Iran may or may not have missiles that can reach Europe. I think that's going to put the Europeans off join them in the battle.
So a couple of people we've spoken to recently have said that supermarket shelves, if this keeps going, we've got about 4 to 6 weeks before fresh produce in particular starts running low. I just spent the last weekend up in northern Victoria and caught up on Sunday with some farmers, and they've said they have run into some fuel shortages and that has impacted on some things, but generally they're back to normal now.
Yep.
Looks like that there was initial panic buying in their country town. A lot of farmers went, right, great, I'll take all that, and left everybody else in the dry.
Yeah.
And even in our little way, the survey ran out, but it was only for a day and they seem to be back in stock.
Yeah, well,
it seems like it's the calm before the storm,
gets
mate.
me is this fuel. Look at them, man. This fuel was here before the war. They got it at different prices for the barrel, yet they've hiked up the bloody prices. How is that even legal?
Yeah. Well, the ACCC called them all in.
And patted them on the back because the government would get more money.
What we should do is give the ACCC more than a feather duster to deal with these issues, mate. They should fine every single fuel company so hard that next time this happens, they'll actually think twice about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because this happens all the time.
And it's happened worldwide. It's not just Australia. Prices have gone through the roof everywhere.
I mean, are we owned by oil companies? Because it would seem
petrodollar.
So. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I heard Iran said they'd let some fuel go through, but they want it to be paid in yen.
Yeah. In one. in one.
I thought it was,
Chinese yuan.
one. Yeah,
Chinese
yen's Japanese, isn't it?
Well,
That is funny.
it is, yeah. Well,
That's like going
exactly
to,
right.
to
the
Trump,
US,
isn't it?
To the US dollar. Let us know, are you prepping? I mean, what used to be known as doomsday preppers, right? That's what the show was called, is now more moderate and mainstream. And I don't know anyone, us included, who's not prepping in some way. And that might be just a small way, but you think about what we do. We're growing more veggies.
Yep.
Tick. More fruit.
Yep.
Absolutely. We're buying more canned goods in bulk. I know we're buying giant drums of flour and things like that we can make our own bread and everything. We've both got chickens now.
Yep.
We've connected water tanks.
Yep.
I don't rely on water anymore. Most people are now prepping for a 1 or 2 week interruption, but not much longer than that. But we've got generators.
Yep.
And if things go kaput for a couple of weeks, we'll be all right.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
For a little while until the fuel I've got runs out.
Yeah, but you'd be like me, mate. So where the jerry cans used to get emptied, now I don't want them to go under 60 or 70 litres.
I'll just fix some solar up to the house we've done at this little place. I mean, you get light for a certain amount of time, but I mean, once the torches run out and you can't get batteries anymore, it's like I've still got the solar and my inverters and stuff. So,
and then there's the most powerful energy of all, mate.
The sun.
The candle.
The candle.
At night. So the government keep telling us it's our fault and that they have done nothing wrong. What are they hiding though? What do they know that we don't know? There's always, are they protecting us from something? Do they know more than they know? The problem is they've lost our trust, right?
Oh,
you can't have any faith in these people anymore, right? So what is behind all this?
WEF?
Maybe. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, they talk about these 6 ships. Did Bowen and Albo know about these 6 ships before? They said, every fuel ship has landed. I just don't know. I mean, it makes me really nervous. Are they working to another agenda? What do you think? Are they?
I think they're working to another agenda, I'll be honest. I've been saying that for ages. I just usually don't say it out loud. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the farming all around all the Western countries, they are getting smashed left, right and centre by all these Western governments. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that about? And it just looks kind of, it looks like COVID. You know how they actually agreed?
Yeah.
Everybody agreed. By the moment, it looks like most of the Western countries agreeing, and they're shafting the farmers for no reason I can see, apart from they're not going to lose a vote from the farmers, which is a biggie. Because most of these countries have got Labour in. I mean, you look at Canada, I think they're Labour.
Yep.
Britain are Labour.
Yep.
Germany Labour.
France.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
not
that
Italy anymore.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually standing up to them.
Yeah.
She'll get shot.
She can come here.
But isn't it strange that the farmers in all these countries are getting completely smashed? And it just, do they want a food shortage?
Yeah. Well,
because you control the food, you control the people.
Mate. Yep. Control the population.
That's what I think.
Maybe we should move to New Zealand. Did you see last week they've pulled out of the Paris Agreement? They've wiped it all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If that's not true, I'll have to.
South Island?
Don't care. I've never been to the South Island, only the north.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'll teach you to ski. Come on.
Only if there's bears chasing.
Let's go to Wataranka.
Okay.
Wataranka's beautiful.
Bowen has said there's more fuel in the country than there's ever been. 38 days of petrol, 30 days of diesel, 30 days of jet fuel. No shortage.
How many windmills are there, though?
Yeah.
We need more windmills.
Yeah. More solar.
Bowen. God. Dislike that. I dislike him so much.
I said someone the other day, he used to be called Blackout Bowen. Now people have started calling him Bankrupt Bowen because that's where he's sending us. Bankrupt.
I mean, we're laughing, but it's like...
It's not funny.
Like I heard somebody say the other day there, that was an American guy. He was an economist. And he said, I don't understand why a country that is so minerally rich as Australia is doing it so hard.
Yeah. And
getting practically nothing out of like their gas reserves and all that stuff they send over. It's like, why?
Yeah, why?
Have we made a contract with the devil or somebody? Yeah. And it's like, we have to like keep going with this.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I think we have.
I mean, they were saying like Qatar and the likes and stuff like that. They're on par with us for exporting.
Yeah.
And they make billions and billions, like I think it was 100 billion they made from all the exports and stuff.
Yeah.
We export as much or more. And we made like, I think it was 3 billion just from those exports.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's insane.
that is mental.
Mm.
It's like, if they were running a business for you, you would go in and sack all of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't sack them.
We can't.
It's so annoying.
I think in Pig Latin, Kier is Satan.
Keir Starmer.
Yeah. And I think that's who we're following, mate. Unfortunately, our government has hitched its wagon to the UK.
Well, it's the Commonwealth now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
Canada.
went to America and they've went, come on, all you Commonwealth groupies,
Yeah.
come to me.
Yeah.
And that guy that's in Canada, who my friend likes,
Mm.
my Canadian friend likes, he's,
He's seriously annoying.
yeah.
Mm.
He was a banker, for God's sakes.
Not any banker.
No, the bank, it was a Bank of England or
Yeah.
something. It's like,
Yep.
how can you?
Yeah.
It's just boys' club, mate.
It is.
It's like, hey, I know a guy.
Yeah.
He runs the Bank of England. Let's get him over to be the Prime Minister.
Of Canada. Yeah.
It's just, I bet
It is.
he's in tight with WF as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. And I bet he's a Mason as well.
Oh, you're going down that road.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. All right, everyone, let us know what you think. Is it COVID 2.0? We got right off track again there, mate. Is it COVID 2.0? What are you doing to prep? Our advice would be to make some sort of prep, even if it's
Run to the hills.
Run to the hills. There's not many hills around, mate. Still won't be already taken, but at least get yourself prepared in some way, shape, or form.
Good on you guys. See you later.
They are.
But the old joke used to be, what's the difference between a conspiracy theory and reality? 6 months. So I think it's about 2 now, quite frankly. Can't be long before we're going to be all in this together. Remember how we were all in it together until you didn't do what you were told? Then you were all out on your own? Remember that one? But conspiracy theories. Anyway, in the coming months, I think we're going to see a test as to how this plays out as to crisis management, or whether it is crisis management, or whether we're seeing something very different rolling out. Something maybe, I don't know, a little more transformative. How about that?